Hello guys, this is Royal69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, the comic that I'm going to display is from 1994 and I believe it was a very short run. I believe it was a 7 comic book miniseries, actually maxi series, and it's called, well, I don't know, I'm not sure about the pronunciation. I don't know if it is Boof or Buff. Here's issue number 1. And this is done by John Clearly. And this is a 1994 from Image, which I also have it signed by the artist. Check that out. Really nice. And let me just show you some pages on the inside. It was a kind of like cartoony type with, it has a little bit, kind of like the mix of, it's like you take Todd McFarlane style and cartoon and mix it up, and this is what you get. Look at that. I haven't read it since 1994. I only got issue number 1 and number 2. So I don't know what the story is all about. I don't even remember. Nothing at all. This is very cartoony style, which is nice. Let's put it here. Okay, stay. Well, I'm gonna give you my thoughts and review of the comic books that I already read from last week. And before I start, today's Monday. Oh yeah, the day of doing nothing day. Oh yeah. So I hope that everybody had an excellent weekend, and I wish everybody to have an excellent week. And just 2 more days for Comic Book Wednesday. Oh yeah, the best day of the week. Yep. Well, let's get started with the reviews and give you my thoughts. Well, I'm going to start with Phantom Stranger issue number 7. Check that out. And this one is for R. Dowie. And Sleepy Reader also. Check that out. Well, this is the story about who got the betrayer got betrayed. Phantom Strange is still searching for his family. We get to see the talking dog, but the talking dog says something about, well, you never have trouble following orders from the other guy. So me thinking that the dog was actually God is not God. So I don't know if it is God. I mean, what I mean God in the sense of the comic book, the comic book world. Not in the sense of God of our world, because it's hard to say. I mean, yes, they're talking about God, but I don't believe it's the same God as we know. This is the God of the comic book world, which God knows what it is. So the talking dog, well, he says that to Phantom Stranger that, well, you never have trouble following orders from the big guy. So the dog is not what I believe is God. So, you know, it has a lot of religion in it, which is cool. I don't mind. You know, like I said, I never read anything about Phantom Stranger before, till now. So, and we get to see who's the betrayer, we get to see the question there. The story, I have to say, that since issue number 1, the comic book have evolved a lot. Art-wise, dialogue-wise, it has evolved. And they have a new artist. Actually, I believe the same artist from issue number 6. I have to say that is really good. And the dialogue has been way a lot better. maybe like our Darwin says, Dan demand video. Maybe he's not very good doing dialogue, but maybe he's a good telling story as a whole. I don't know, because I mean, for me, he did a good job on OBAC, which I don't remember if he did the dialogue, but story wise, I really like it. So maybe, you know, Dan Didio, maybe he's good writing a story, but when it comes to dialogue, well, maybe because the dialogue is being a lot better. It's being way a lot better. And the art is being way a lot better. Because at the beginning, the art was a little bit dark. You know, kind of like, but now, since issue number 6 or number 5, the dialogue is being excellent. It's being real nice. Real nice. So, overall, it's not much to talk about. Basically, well, you get to see who betrayed the betrayer. And, well, I will give it 4 out of 5. It was good. I hope that issue number 8 will see what happens. I guess that issue number 8 is going to be a lot better. So the next one is Earth 2 number 11. Check that out. Well, this one was good. Oh, it was good. We get to see here Fate and Mr. Miracle and Big Barda and the Minotaur, and we get to see Kid Flash, and like there are some other plays. It was kind of strange for me to follow. I guess I had to, maybe to understand this one, I'm gonna read issue number 10 maybe, or from issue number 9. It was good. It just, there were some parts was kind of hard to follow. And then we get to see Kid Flash's mother, who was supposed to be her mother, that she can die and she come back to life, and she died, come back to life, any shape or form. So I hope that issue number 12 will resolve what's going on here on issue number 11. So this is a 4 out of 5. It was good, but I guess I have to maybe reread or check issue number 9 and 10 and see. Animal Man 19. I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it yet. So I'm gonna leave this one for some other video, but I haven't read it yet. And look at there. And the last one is Renato issue 19. Check that out. No, yes, I still have one more. Yep. After this one, I have one more. So issue 19, I have to say that it was really good. It was really good. This is the issue where when Renato is falling off the building and suddenly a ledge just shows up out of nowhere. So this is the ledge issue. Also, I find it funny that he will get not shot. Really shot? No. Well, he got hit by a 1, 2, 3, 4, even one on the back. Well, 3 or 4 arrows. You know what I mean? The guy is tough. The guy is tough. So to not to have an armor like a Batman, he can take a lot of punishment. And also the cover reminds me, I think that they took the cover out of this movie back from the 80s, Platoon. Remember that movie? Well, kind of the cover reminds me of the movie poster of Platoon, Oliver Stone movie. I think it was 1986 or 87. Reminds me of it. I don't know why. reminds me of the movie Platoon. And I have to say that that is good. We get to see who killed her father. We get to see that the bad guy is really a bad guy. We get to learn a lot more from the island. So it's kind of like resemble a little bit of the TV show, which is a lot better what they were doing before. I mean, when the New 52 started. So I have to say that since Jeff Lemire, I think it's Jeff Lemire? Yep, Jeff Lemire took over. I have to say that the comic book has been good. Has been good. Also, Wonder Woman, I haven't read it yet, so I had to. I mean, from these the last 2 weeks, the holiday of 2 weeks ago, the Holy Weekend. Well, I got behind on my reading, like Wonder Woman, Flash, and Animal Man. So, since I don't remember what the story is all about, maybe I have a little bit of idea what it's about. But so I rather take 1 or 2 issues before the last one, so I can kind of refresh my memory. So the last one is Age of Ultron, issue number 4. Well, I'm only gonna say just one thing. It's good. I really like this issue. Issue number 1, well, it was kind of weird. Issue number 2, well, actually, issue number 1 was a strange comic book. Issue number 2 was okay. Issue number 3 got a lot better, but issue number 4, it's good. It's good. I really like it. And this one, for me, is a 5 out of 5 because it was real good. It was real good. Well, we get to see the Ultron, that he's the one kind of like pulling the string from other timelines. Kind of. I mean, when part 5 comes up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read it from 1 to 5 because it's kind of hard to follow because that's not in the timeline of the Marvel universe. Basically, all that stuff is happening in the future. So it kind of reminds me of the Road World, where everybody dies, every superhero dies, but that was on the future. So I don't know what's going to happen when that story finishes. So if they're going to come back to the present, or that's just a story, a lone story from the future that maybe with a timeline right now that we might get into that point. I don't know. So although I don't read Marvel comics, but I watch and listen videos from people that read Marvel comics. So even though I don't read Marvel comics, I listen and watch people videos that they review the Marvel universe. So more or less I got an idea of what the superheroes on the Marvel universe are going through, or what's more or less I know what's going on. So that's why I said about that series that the timeline sucks. But that's on the future. I don't know how future it is. Maybe a year, 50 years, 100 years, I don't know. So, but that's a 5 out of 5. It was good. It was good. It was really good. So now I'm going to show you, now I'm going to give you my 3 categories. The best cover, best story, and the best colorist. So I'm going to start with the best cover. So the best cover goes to, nope. It's going to be a little bit tough though. No, not this one, nope. Yes. I have to go, the best cover goes to Batman Detective. That's the best cover. And for me, the best story from the whole bunch, although Detective, it was an excellent read. It was really excellent. But I choose the other comic book the best for the best story because, well, Batman basically all the story basically always the same thing, different bad guys, different situation, but always follow the same direction. It's not. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, maybe if I remember that I had to make another video. So the best story from the last week comic book goes to Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing for me was the best story. Yeah, maybe some of you might go like, what? Well, it's not what? It's good. Because it's a different story. They took Swamp Thing to a whole different new direction. Even though, which I forgot to mention, is that Swamp Thing has the ability that he will change depending where he's at. It's like a chameleon. You know, that lizard that changes colors? Well, kind of. Well, I mean, there's a part on the comic book where he's on the middle of a desert. He turned into a cactus. I'm not kidding. So then he went into, in the middle of the desert, there's a small oasis. You got palm trees, some vegetation, and a lake. And then his body turns into the vegetation in that specific place. So no matter where he's at, and there vegetation, actually the story is telling you that even though on the desert there's still vegetation. So he turns, his body will change accordingly where he's at. Which I found it interesting. I don't know if he had that power before the New 52, I have no idea. But for me, it was the best story because it was very good. Very original. I found it to be a really fresh start. And to be honest with you, I mean, the new writer, I would say that he did a good job on his debut. Debut. On his first Swamp Thing. It was really good. I really enjoyed that story. I really like it. So for me, that's the best story from the whole batch. So the colorist goes, now we're going to the colors. The colorist goes to... I have to say this one. Oh yeah. Best colorist goes to Green Lantern issue 19. Because this one has some of the best colors. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I could have choose this one as the best color. I could, but I like more detective. I like more detective. Oh yeah. But I could have choose this one, but I like more detective. But the colors on this one here, I really like it. I really like it. Look at those colors, they're really nice. So, there you have it. So that's my best cover, story, and colorist. And like I said, Swamp Thing for me was the best story from the whole batch. Even though that Age of Ultron was good, but I like more Swamp Thing because it was a fresh start for the character. It's not following some backstory or some previous story arc. It's just kind of like fresh start, boom. And that's what I like. Well guys, this is it. I hope that you liked the video. See you later.